Welcome to the app, Building with Grid Boards. The app is convenient for teaching many topics in geometry. Let's examine the tools offered by the app. First, we need a grid board. So we choose its dimensions here. And let's choose a board that's 5 by 5, and then just drag it onto the screen from this button. Now notice that we have 5 by 5 dots, but the length here is 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. The default mode is Polygon mode, so we can now draw polygons on the board. To draw a polygon, we simply click the vertices. So click, then we move here, click here. So these are just individual clicks. We're not keeping the mouse down. And then the click here, and here, and here, and back to the first vertex. And here we have a polygon. So let's move the board to the side, and we'll bring another board. Now, we'll change the mode to lines. As you can see, the mode changed for all the grids. Now, let's draw the same shape in line mode. So we have here and here. Now, we have the same shape, but only the sides of the shape. Let's bring another board. And the next mode, polygon plus lines. So, as you would expect, we have both the polygon and the lines. And another board. Next mode is dots. Okay, let's create some dots. So we'll click here, 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 and here. Now, with the dots, we could ask the question, for example, what 4 dots can we connect to create a deltoid? So to answer, we move back to the polygon mode, but let's use a different color. So we'll choose red and draw the deltoid. Now with the colors, we can also color existing shapes or lines. So let's choose green and color the shape. Choose purple, and let's just color this line. Let's choose black, change to dot mode, and we can create black dots like this. If we want to color an existing dot, it will first disappear, and then we just create the new dot. Now let's bring in a board from here. So we'll drag this in, and we have a different pattern. The top row has 5 dots, and we have 5 rows, but the number of dots in each row alternates: 5, 4, 5, 4, and 5. This pattern enables us to draw an equilateral triangle. So let's move to polygons and move to brown. And let's draw the equilateral triangle 1, 2, 3, and back. Of course, we can draw more than one shape on the same grid. So, for example, another triangle here. Now, let's go ahead and change to lines mode. And pink, and simply click, click, and click again. Click, click, and again. Okay, what if we want to draw the height of this triangle? Well, we don't have a grid point over here. So we can use this free line. So we click it, then we click wherever we want, and drag down with the mouse. And when we're finished, we just let go. So this free line does not have to connect to grid points. To copy a grid, we just simply click it and then just drag it from here, and we get a copy. This also allows us to copy the grid to a new page. So let's open a new page. And again, drag from here, and we get our copy. Okay, let's move back. Now, to hide the dots of the grids, we just click here. Okay, let's bring them back. And we can also hide the boards themselves, or both. Let's bring them back. We can also drag shapes and lines off the grid. We simply make sure we're in drag mode and drag the shape. If we don't need a board anymore, we just drag it out of the screen and just let it go. Let's remove this grid as well, dragging out and let go. If we drag a shape or line while Control is down, we create a copy. So for example, we're holding down the Control key and dragging and again. Okay, let's move to flip mode. We can flip a shape by clicking on it or even a line. We can move to rotation to rotate a shape freely or a line. And this rotation works as follows. So we click the shape and it rotates clockwise until one of the sides is horizontal or vertical. Let's click again. So see, this side is now horizontal. Click again, this one is vertical, and so on. Usually, this is what we want, rather than the free rotation. And this works with lines as well. So let's click a line, and click this one. Again, now it's easy to compare the lengths of the two lines. So we'll move to drag, and I'll just drag this underneath. Well, we should have used two colors to remember where this line came from, which is here. Now, let's move on to the second page we created. Remember that if you're working with only one grid, you can move it up and to the left and enlarge the whole screen like this. Also, remember that you can use the grid simply to draw the shapes. So let's choose green and create a green triangle. Then move to drag them out of the grid, and throw the grid off the screen. You can do this if you're just interested in working with shapes. So that's it. As you can see, this is a very general app that can be used with many geometrical topics. We hope you enjoy it in class, and thanks for watching.